All right, Foolio, how's it going?
What it is, man. Jacksonville, Florida. We in here. Let's get it.
You know, man, you all the way over here, man.
What you
Shooting
telling?
some music videos, getting it in.
Definitely getting it in, networking, press run, doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know, I think a lot of people know you're from Jacksonville. What part of Jacksonville are you from?
The north side of Jacksonville, Hilltop Village Apartments. It's like the worst hood, the baddest hood in Jacksonville, Florida, Hilltop Village Apartments. Yeah.
What happened there that makes it like such a bad part?
It's just poverty. Like everybody that stay there, they ain't got it. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't rich. They ain't having shootings, robbings, tricking, everything you don't supposed to see, you gonna see. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is though.
Okay, was that those were the things that you seen growing up and you went through?
That was on a daily basis. That was just like my life. When I grew up, that's just all I saw, all I went through.
Okay. Did you have any siblings?
I got a brother and I got two sisters. Yeah.
Are they older than you? Younger?
Yeah, all of them older than me. I'm the youngest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
What was your family life like?
My shit was great. It was decent, but I ain't really too much hanging around my big brother. He went to prison at a young age. And my daddy had passed away. He had got killed, so he was in our life. But then when that happened, it was just over with. So I would really stay with my mama my whole life. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was.
Your dad passed away, I think 11 or 12?
Yeah, I was like 11, 12 years old, 2011. Yep. Yeah.
Man, that must have been rough at such a young age.
Definitely, cause I ain't really know what the situation was until I hit seventh grade. Now that when I realized, damn, he got shot. My father got shot fighting somebody. You know what I'm saying? And the man who he fought couldn't take an ass with me, so he grabbed the gun. Yeah.
What were you going through emotionally at that time?
I ain't gonna cap. At that time, like I ain't even cry like directly then, cause I had to like process like, damn, my daddy just died. I'm young as hell, so this is like one of my first like death experiences. I'm like, damn, my daddy just died. Like, what the fuck? This shit crazy. Then it finally hit me, and I just broke down, bro. That was my dog. That was my big dog for real.
Yeah. How do you think that impacted you going forward in your life?
I feel like if he was here though, he would have probably made me like, you know what I'm saying, do stuff a certain way. Like I probably would have had like more structure. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably wouldn't be so wild as I am. Yeah.
Do you feel like that if he was here, you might not have been in the streets as much as you were?
I ain't gonna say yeah, cause you gonna do what you do regardless, and you find out about stuff at a young age, and this the side of Jacksonville I was standing on, I was probably gonna be in the streets regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
Okay, so as you're growing up,
Yeah.
you know, your dad passes away. You're going through a lot. At what point did you start getting involved in the streets?
Uh, I got my first pole, my first gun when I was in like the seventh grade. Yeah, like the seventh grade. It was the last 25. Got my first gun, so yeah, I was probably like 14. Probably like, yeah, I was probably like 13, some shit.
That's young to
Yeah.
have a gun. What was going on in your life at that point that you felt you needed to carry a gun?
Shit, really. I'd say I was probably like 14 or some shit. It was like I was just going to a lot of teen parties. And I was the youngest one in that bit every time. And like we were doing a lot of like fighting and all type of shit. And then when I got like older, I started seeing a lot of shit, like a lot of shootings and people getting shot and shit. I'm like, hell no, we need a gun. So me and all my friends, about me and like, I say like me and my big cousin who just walked in here and like another one of my friends, we had patched up on this little 25 for like $200 or some shit. 150, it was one of them.
Yeah, I seen. There's a video of you going around right now of when you're like 15.
Yeah, and I had two guns on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my whole school uniform on that day. That was my whole school uniform from AMI. Hell yeah, I had two guns on me fresh out of school. It was crazy shit.
That's really young, man, to be having to go through that.
Who you telling?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Shit be traumatizing, you know what I'm saying? See a lot of shit.
I think you mentioned that you got shot when you were 16?
When I was 15.
15.
I got shot on ninth grade, going to ninth grade, my ninth grade year when I was 15 years old, getting out the school bus. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, expected to happen. Well, I expected to happen, but I didn't think it was gonna happen then. Like me getting out the school bus, trying to do, you know, you trying to go to school, do the right thing, get your education, but you still get caught up in shit. And like when you in the streets and you claim you going to school, you thugging, you cannot go to school because that's when everybody know where you at, and know your location. You know what I'm saying? So I was like an easy target.
Recently, I interviewed Little Reese
Yeah.
out of Chicago, and he said that when he got shot, he didn't even really know he was shot at first. What did it feel like when that bullet first hit you? What were you thinking?
I ain't even realize I was shot. I just like felt rips coming through the car, but I ain't realize I was hit until I got out the car and went to another person's car, like asking for help. They was like looking at me like scared and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like something was wrong. They was looking at me like something was wrong. So I knew something was wrong at the time. I'm like, damn. And I just felt my neck, and I felt blood coming from my neck. I just put my thing over my shit, like, and just let them take me to the hospital.
What did it feel like for you?
Nah, I knew I was shot because when I got shot, my hip popped out of place and I couldn't run no more. I fell straight to the ground and started crawling. So as I'm crawling, I'm looking back at him still shooting at a group of my friends that I was with. He was still shooting at them. Like he could have stood over me like while I was crawling. So boom. It probably was like 3 houses in a row. The middle house, I crawled to the yard. And there was a lady sitting on the porch. I was like, I'm shot, man. She was like, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of my yard. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm 15 years old going through this shit. I'm like, damn, this how I'm finna die, bro. I was like, this shit fucked up. Yeah.
So you thought you were going to die at that point?
Yeah. Because the lady, she grown too. She probably was like in her 40s or something like that. I'm thinking she'll like help me, you know what I'm saying? She, hell no, I don't give a fuck that you shot. Get the fuck, crawl out my yard. I'm like, damn, fuck.
Okay, and right now, and you're on the ground, this dude's shooting. At one point, he stopped shooting. Does anybody else get shot? Or were you the only person that got shot that day?
No, I was the only one. I was the only person that got shot, and it was like probably like 5, 6 of us sitting in the cut. I was the only one that got hit.
Okay, so now he's done. He's running away, or you know what I'm saying, getting out of there. What happens now? Do your homies come and get you and take you to the hospital?
I probably was laying on the ground for like 15 to 20 minutes. Then everybody went to running back up to me and shit. And then I just blacked out. And then I remember a police officer, like, it's probably like I blacked out, saw my friends, blacked out again, saw the police officer over me. They threw a sheet over me. They were like, I was like, am I finna die? I'm asking him, like, am I finna die? He was like, nah, man, you good. You good. Just stay alive, keep talking. And the ambulance came. I got on the back of the ambulance, and I just passed out from there. I didn't remember. I woke up. I was out of surgery, all type of shit.
Okay, so they had to operate on you.
Yeah, I had like 4 surgeries. Yeah, they had to pop my bone back in place, all type of shit. Put a rod in my leg, staples. I had like 4 surgeries, 3 surgeries.
How long were you in the hospital?
I was in the hospital probably for like damn near probably a month. Probably like 3 weeks to a month.
Did the bullet go through you, or did it stay in you?
Yeah, the bullet actually popped out like I forgot when. It probably was like a year later the bullet actually popped out by itself. Yeah.
What was that like?
On some it was I really ain't feel it because I was always squeezing on it. And then one day it just popped out. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
They said it's nasty.
Did you keep the bullet?
Hell no, that's bad luck. You had to throw the bullet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, you're done with surgery. You're realizing, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
What are you feeling at this moment? Are you mad? Are you just happy to be alive?
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I was on some straight, like, that shit made me worse, bro. Cause I'm like, damn, nigga really tried to take my life, like. So I'm calling anybody I could call to get a gun. And everybody love me, so they gonna bring it to me. I need a car stolen. I need my get back, you know what I'm saying? I was just hot-headed, bro. But that really, like, that whole situation, like, really, like, humbled me down. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit showed me that bullet's real and you can lose your life quick, bro. Like, in a split second, bro. Everything could be gone, bro. Yeah.
Do you feel that it made you more cautious? Getting shot is that like how it changed you?
It made me cautious, but I was still like going on every scene. Like my mama was like real deal like scared for me. Like, bro, she did not want me to leave out her house, bro. Like, but I was like, fuck that. Like, this is what it is. Like, I had love them. This is what it is. Like, one day I literally told my mama, school is over with for me. Like, I tried to go back to school. Like after all my healing up, after I got back right, I tried to go back to the same school. The bus I got when I got off that school bus, they told me you can't come back to school. We can't tell you why, but you like a menace or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm the victim. You get what I'm saying? They telling me I can't come back to school. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, man, this school shit over with. I'm rapping shit. That's what it is.
Were you already rapping at this time?
I was rapping, but it wasn't no real rap. I was recording on the laptop in my room. That shit was sounding horrible, but I was consistent with that shit. Yeah.
Okay, so you get shot and you drop out, right, in the 9th grade?
9th grade, yep.
Now, at this point, is this where you start to go harder on music?
Yeah, I was like, I ain't shooting no official video yet. Like, I never shot no video. I was just always dropping songs on SoundCloud, like recording it on my laptop, putting it on SoundCloud and my YouTube. And then I say like 2015, my homeboy Stunt and Lowe's, they were like, we had recorded a song in the studio called Coming Up. And that was like my first video. I was like 16, 17, yep. And that shit went viral.
That fast? That's fast for you?
Yeah,
Your
because
first
I had
video?
like a buzz. Everybody was waiting on me to shoot my first video, so when I did that, it went crazy.
Okay, so you had success from the gate, man. That's what's up. Yeah. You said you were 17.
Yeah, I was like 17, 16, 17, yep.
Okay, and are you doing any like homeschooling? Are you doing anything, or you just said forget school?
I tried to go back. That video you were talking about when I had the 2 guns on me, that was me trying to, that was my last step when I was like, it was the last step, the alternative school. Like, because in Jacksonville, when you get kicked out of all public schools, they send you an alternative school called Grand Park where all the bad kids go. I got shot getting off that school bus. That was already my last hope. So once they kicked me out of that school, they had one more option for me, some like AMI, some shit like that. I went to that shit for like a month, 2 months or some shit, finished the shit. I tried to go back to school and they told me no, we can't accept you back in public schools. It's over with. I was like, fuck school.
Did you ever work a regular job?
Yeah, I had one job when I was 18. I worked at Fanatics. It's like a how can I explain? I was like packing boxes and shipping them off and shit like that in a factory.
How long did you last there?
It was seasonal, so you couldn't even work that long. Probably like 4 months. No, probably like 3 months. Yeah, 3 to 4 months.
Oh, okay. I seen somewhere that you said you lost 15 friends before you turned 20.
Hell yeah, I lost a lot of friends. Like people, like from dead to the jail cell. I lost so many people, bro, and it's crazy because it's like my mama predicted it all. Like she told me, oh friend, she told me like some of your friends not for you. They not gonna be here for you when you get to your certain level that you gotta be. Like some of them gonna be in jail, some of them gonna die. It ain't meant for you to take everybody with you. I couldn't understand it though. I'm like, damn, man, I love these niggas. Like these my day ones. Like, yeah, that's how that shit happened though.
How young were you when you lost your first friend?
I was 15. Yep, I was 15 going to Rains High School. My dog, like Aaron, he had got killed in the neighborhood we used to be in on a bike or some shit like that. I was 15, 16.
He was on a bike and somebody shot him down off the bike?
Yeah, he was on the bike. Hell yeah.
At 15. How did that affect you?
That day in school, when we got the news, we had fought. We were probably like 15 deep, 20 deep. And we was so mad. We was like, fuck, we finna beat somebody's ass about this shit. So we went to fighting and shit. And we ran off campus. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a lot. That's a lot of people, man. That's really young to be going through all that, man.
Yeah, that shit fuck your brain up. Like,
does it make you think about death a lot?
Yeah. I think about it, I was to this day like it just like you see so much to the point you get numb to it, and that's all you like kind of know in the sort. Like, damn, when I go back to my city, I could die, go to jail. Like that's all I think about when I'm in my city. Even though I stay in Atlanta, but when I'm there, that's all I think about when I'm anywhere. Yeah.
You know, growing up, man, you know, you've seen a lot. You know, you went through a lot.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you've been shot at?
Bro, no cap, I can't even tell. I don't even know, bro. I know it's over. I done been shot at so many times, bro. A lot of times. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know.
Well, how do you remember how old you were when you first got shot at?
I probably was like, cause I was going to club so young. I probably was like 14. Yeah, I probably was like 14 or some shit. Cause we used to walk to every club like 50 deep. Like we was young as hell walking the clubs 50 deep. Like and the people we was at it with, they was older than us, so they had the cars, they had the pole. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't know no better. We just kids walking. You know what I'm saying? That's how I caught up to us though. Yeah.
50 kids walking, and you guys would all go to the club?
Yeah. Team parties. We was in every team party, bro. 50 deep, bro. Walking from the west side of Jacksonville to the north side, or to the north side all the way to the west side, or wherever we need to be, bro. We walking there, bro.
You know, and going through all that, man. You know, the odds of dying are pretty high, man.
Definitely.
You know, how does that affect you, do you think?
It had got to a point where me and my friends was like, bro, fuck that, bro. We gotta get us some cars and some poles, bro. We ain't finna keep being the victims around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna keep getting slid on and shot at. Hell nah. We finna protect ourselves at least. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Do you feel like it was more just to protect yourself?
Definitely. Cause it's like survival, bro. It's like you wanna be the last man surviving, bro. You don't wanna always be the little tuna getting ate by the sharks and shit. Hell nah. I wanna be the shark. Yeah.
Do you think that it made you more hungrier in the studio and doing music and just wanting to get out of that environment and, you know what I'm saying, provide better for your family?
See, around that time though, I wasn't thinking about rap. Like I was like recording on my laptop and shit, but I was like full time in the streets. Like this, all I know is street shit. Until I hit about when I dropped my coming up video with Stunt. Till I hit about 17, 16, I'm like, damn. The video hit like 200, 300K. I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this shit for real. Like this is my first video in the real studio. The song sound good. Just doing numbers. I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this shit for real.
And now that you got this confidence, you see that people actually have a natural liking to you. You kind of have, it comes naturally for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a lot of hits out of the gate.
Yeah.
Definitely. How does that affect you?
I ain't gonna count. I was the first like one in my city who had like the little clout, what they say, in my city. So I was the first jit popping in my city when it come to rapping. So it was like I'm like a Jacksonville celeb at a young age. I was fucked up. Like that shit had me fucked up when people were asking me for pictures and shit. I didn't even know I was like had fame until people used to ask me for pictures and shit like that.
It threw you off?
Yeah, definitely. Like I had people, bro, when I'm walking through my hood and hear talk, a little girl like broke down and cried, bro, like Foolio. And this before I even blew up anything, she broke down and cried. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm like, what you crying about? She like, you Foolio, like you my favorite rapper, like you my motivation, and she was like 13, like 12. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I really like impact people like that.
It must have felt good though.
Yeah, it felt like weird in a way too though. Cause I'm like, damn, like, I'm going through all this. She crying. She don't even know what I go through. Like, that made me feel good, though.
Yeah. How does it feel to go from an environment, where you're doing stuff that could possibly get you arrested?
Yeah.
To, suddenly now you're making a bunch of legal money, you're paying taxes, and everything is legit.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I thank God, like, every second of the day, bro. Like, it be feeling like so real to the point it feel fake. You get what I'm saying? Like, it feels so real, it feel fake. Like, damn, is this a dream? Like, bro, like, it just be feeling like amazing, bro. I could give my mama money whenever. I bought my mama a house. Like, it just feel great, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It feel great.
Man, that's what's up. That's good shit, man. I know along the way, it seems like, you've had quite a few ups and downs, man.
Yeah.
I think I seen you had a situation in Houston where you actually got grazed in the head.
I got grazed in the neck, like a little bit. Somebody, I was in a car with a couple people, and somebody had followed us from a studio and shot the car up. Like, they shot like 4 or 5 times, and I had got grazed in the neck. Yeah.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
I went to the hospital, but it was like, shit, they put like some little, I forgot the shit they put on. They were like, you good, like, you ain't got no entry wound or nothing. You just got grazed by the glass and a little bullet fragment. You good. Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's another unfortunate situation that you had to go through.
Who you telling? And that showed me right there, when I'm out of town, I gotta be on my P's and Q's, whatever, because you could die anywhere, bro. And I know the life I live, so anywhere I go, I'm like on my P's and Q's with anything. Yeah.
Now, as you're getting bigger, you're doing more numbers. Things are happening along the way. I seen the NBA YoungBoy had a show in Jacksonville, Florida a while back, and there's some footage of you and some of your homies going to the hotel. What was the cause of all that?
Nah, cause and I guess in Louisiana, where he from, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, they say Foolio, like that's a slang, like a term in they city, but I ain't know that. So he was making songs and shit saying, "What you on, Foolio, Foolio, Foolio this and Foolio that," and I'm Foolio, and 1,000 fans tagged me and shit like, "Damn, YoungBoy just dissed you," and the shit was on YouTube. It was like NBA YoungBoy, Foolio diss. The shit had like 400K views or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He can't be talking about me. He don't know me. So when he came to Jacksonville, I ain't put up on him to make him check in, to harm him, none of that, bro. I pulled up on him to ask him a simple question, bro. What do Foolio stand for? Like, well, you talk about me, like, but he took it the wrong way as we was on some old threatening him, bully type. I don't know, bro. Shit was just crazy. Shit was crazy, though.
Did you ever talk to anybody or?
Yeah, I talked to him.
That night?
Yeah, that night. We was texting, we was talking and shit, but it wasn't no good talk, though. It wasn't no good talk. But I respect him, though, because he doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Free that boy. I don't wish jail on nobody. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I seen, that there was, like, rumors of him dissing you in songs and...
Yeah, and then it be I ain't know nothing about it till the fans sent it to me, bro. It be the fans, like, low-key playing a bit role in this shit. Like, they sent that spam my motherfucking them. YoungBoy did this to YoungBoy. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Let me go see this shit. Then when I listen to it, it actually sound like he was dissing me. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Hell no. It wasn't no check-in or nothing like that. I was just trying to ask him a question.
Do you feel like the fans instigate things?
Yep, 95% of the times. Yep.
I interviewed Big Boogie out of Memphis, and him and Pooh Shiesty, they had like some minor disagreement, but when I went to interview Big Boogie, I'm doing my research, right, and there's like this headline, a Big Boogie does something to Pooh Shiesty or whatever, and then when you click on the video,
clickbait,
it's like peaceful. Like, he's not even talking about Pooh Shiesty.
And they get a lot of views, bro. Like, the fans don't know, bro. They just, that's their job, though. Their job is to get on the internet and troll and do this and that. They don't care what happened to the artists. It's their job to get on the internet and troll us every day, you know what I'm saying? And that's be fucked up. That'd be the fucked up part.
Well, I just think fans, they got to understand, I mean, people's lives are on the line on a lot of these situations, man,
Every day. And you got to think about it. It be certain situations where you either going to bend or you going to break. Like, okay, boom. If I see somebody I don't like today or tomorrow and it's on recording, if I don't do nothing to them, I'm pussy. If I do something, I'm a clout chaser. If I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't win. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, it seems like, with the internet and the video, it puts rappers in a real bad situation.
Bad situation.
Because like you said, man, if you don't do something, it's like either way you go, and then it's on video now. So now the blogs are picking it up.
Blogs,
it's going crazy on Instagram.
It's a lose-lose.
Are you still independent?
Nah, I'm actually got a murders deal with Create Music. That's what I'm locked in with right now. They got me on all my. They like showing me the right way to go about business. Like I could have signed that. Like, any label you could think of, bro. Like, any label, bro. Like, PQCP had flew me out before. Atlantic, 300, Alamo, pub, like any label you could think of, bro, they done reached out to me, bro. You know, but I went with Craig because like it made more sense to me. Yeah.
Okay. So you turned down a lot of deals. You know, can you say what was the biggest deal you turned down? Or the biggest offer, I should say.
This was probably like when I had 100K followers when P flew me out. And this was not, I had 100K followers and I was still dead broke. Like, and when P flew me out, bro, he was like, man, listen, man, straight up, bro. I want to sign you, bro. I got 150K cash for you right now in advance. What you gonna do? I'm like, damn, like, fuck. Like in my head, I'm like, fuck. Like, 100, I ain't see a fucking 20 bands yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, bro. I turned it down, though. Yeah.
It must have been tough.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, I ain't understand, like, this the reason I turned it down too, cause I ain't really understand like the business side. Like, I got the money side, but I knew like, okay, boom, if I sign this contract, I'm probably gonna be fucked up for real, cause I don't know about masters, I don't know about royalties, I don't know if I'm gonna get the drop when I want to, I'm gonna be on the shelf, like I ain't know nothing. But years went on and on, I learned everything, and yeah, working out good for me now. Yeah.
It forced you to learn too.
Yeah, definitely.
Versus, you know, having somebody else doing everything for you.
And that shit, like, I ain't gonna cap, that shit low-key hurt my heart when I couldn't sign that shit, bro. When I turned that shit down, I'm like, damn, bro, I could have been with QC, this and that, yeah.
Man, that's some self-control right there, man.
Who you telling?
Yeah. Okay, well, this brings us to our current situation, man. You know, I hear you and Ace used to be, I don't want to say friends, but at least cool at one point.
Yeah, it was like neutral, you know. It was never like, no, fuck you 24/7. Hell no, we was like neutral, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so originally you guys didn't have any strong animosity for each other. When did that change?
I don't even know, bro. It was just a lot of like undercover shit going on, like people he used to be around, like, and people probably like, I saw one of his little homeboys in the mall, one of them that passed away named 23, and we was finna fight or some shit. And like from that day forward, it was just like, there's always shit, like little sneak this and shit. Yeah.
So it started off as just something small, and then just kind of like
It was never nothing.
built up.
It's how it was at first. It was never nothing. It wasn't no beef. I even gave like one day, bro, I gave his homeboy who passed away, 23. I gave him my Facebook password one day and let him go live on my page, my Facebook. This was when I had a lot of followers on Facebook. I let him go live on my page and all. Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But then, shit, it was just little shit, bit by bit, and then that's what led to where we at now.
And they were in some of your early videos?
Yeah, the one, if you go to the Who I Smoke video, they was like, not Ace, but they was in my videos, the other ones who was on the song. They used to be in my videos, and I was never in none of their videos, so that should tell you a lot, you know what I'm saying? I've been popping in my city.
As things are escalating, I mean, you know, you guys are dissing each other's dead homies. You know, did it ever like feel like, man, you know, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who started it, but, you know, one person does it, the next person does it.
Yeah.
You know, were you ever like, man, you know, like this isn't, you know, what I want to be doing, or?
Yeah, sometimes, but I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's about respect, like, and I'm a man, he a man, like, and it's about respect on both ends, so, you know, maybe one day I'll come, you know what I'm saying, to a resolution, I don't know.
You know, I mean, me being out here from Cali, you know, I mean, I knew that there was something going on over there, but, you know, I didn't really know until, you know, recently when the songs dropped, and then, I was able to do some research and really find out that, you know, things were actually worse than what I had even had any idea.
Yeah.
You know, recently, you know, both of you guys made headlines. You know, he dropped Who I Smoke first, and, you know, you dropped 2 songs.
Yeah.
You know, one called When I See You. What was your first reaction when you heard Who I Smoke?
I was with my people. I wasn't mad, because I been had heard the snippet, so I been knew the song. I been heard half of the song. So I wasn't even really mad. I wasn't angry. It was just like the point, like, it's a lot of street shit going on, and y'all making diss songs and shit. Like, y'all need to be trying to get back, you know what I'm saying? Shit like street shit. But I wasn't really mad, though.
You kind of expected it? Because this is not the first time that they've, did that, right?
It ain't the first time, but it's the first time it went viral, though. Like, up. So I'm like, damn, like, fuck, y'all doing that, and it's, like, real shit going on. Like, y'all want to play these type of games, you know?
And, you went right back at him. I think it was, I want to say the next day. You know what I'm saying?
2 days later, 3 days later.
3 days later.
Yeah.
You were in his hood, Melvin Park.
Yeah.
It could be dangerous going to somebody's hood like that, man.
Yeah.
How long were you guys there shooting the video?
Probably for like 40 minutes to an hour. Cause we had to get there, then we had to wait on the cameramans to pull up. It was 2 cameramans, one who shot it and the one who edited it. They had to pull up. I was passing out dollars to the kids and I was just chilling, like hanging, regular shit.
Was the cameraman scared to go?
He was scared as fuck. He was scared as fuck. That shit was funny as hell. Nah, he good though. Shout out, bro, for doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I seen there were some kids there. You know.
It was a couple kids in the videos.
Yeah, I mean there was quite a bit of you guys. You guys look deep. You know.
Yeah, we was kind of deep. Yeah, you can say that.
So that song drops.
Yeah.
It does numbers, but it didn't seem like you was really happy or you wanted more. And so not long after that, you released When I See You.
See, that beatbox with me and Coach, that wasn't like no response. That was just some old fuck it, we finna go do this right now shit. Like, fuck it, let's go pull up to their hood and shoot this video shit. You know what I'm saying? So after we did that, everybody was like spamming me in the shit saying drop a song to Fantasia When I See You. And I just did it. And then shot the video and it went crazy.
Now, did you feel like, you wanted to defend your people and that, you wanted to respond as hard as
that,
possible?
And I just wanted to make a statement. Like, I do this shit for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make a statement. I ain't care about the royalty monies, like, none of that from the song. I just wanted to set a statement.
Because you're not making any money off of it, right?
No, I ain't making a dime off that shit.
Nope. Are you going to, try to get the sample cleared and everything, or are you just going to let it go?
Because I'm making so much money to the point right now that I don't give a fuck about that song. I just want to set a statement, and that's like a real deal classic song that everybody fuck with. I just want to set a statement. Yeah.
A lot of blogs or fans thought you might have took it too far by going to the cemetery.
Yeah.
How did you feel when those headlines popped up?
I done shot plenty of videos at the graveyard before. This is what it was. They thought I was at his homeboy's grave site when I wasn't. I just went to a random graveyard and shot the video. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going that deep. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't that fucked up in the head to go to somebody's dead homeboy grave. Hell, I wouldn't want nobody to do that to my people, you know what I'm saying? Because karma real at the end of the day. Hell yeah.
I think a lot of this kind of started in Chicago,
Yeah.
dissing the dead. Recently, even Lil Durk has came out and said that he's not going to diss Tuka in his songs. Chief Keef got mad at somebody when they were like playing games, and he told him basically not to diss Tuka anymore, man.
For real?
Yeah, no, real shit.
Holy shit. I didn't see that, though.
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
Do you think you guys will get to a point where, you guys will just kind of let that go?
I mean, yeah, maybe. Like, I ain't no holding grudge type. I know what's, like, really going on, so I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, pressed up and nothing like that, So one day God might put us down in a situation, you know what I'm saying, where we could squash it.
I guess, recently you had a live, I think, yesterday. And you had some things to say about Ace, It
was because he went lie about me. Like, what you talking about me for, bro? Like, what you talking about me for? Like, you went on live, talk about me. Like, you talk about me, but you really supposed to be talking about somebody else. I ain't say shit on the other live, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about Mimo, though. He went live about Mimo. I fought with Mimo, though, but he was talking about him, then he added me in and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Weird, man.
Are they all from different sides of the city?
Who?
Ace and
Oh yeah. Ace them from the west, and the other people on song they from the east side. That shit like 30 minutes apart, 35 minutes, some shit.
Jacksonville has a really big movement that I wasn't even really sure about.
I ain't gonna cap. We lit right now. Sometimes I be thinking like, damn, what if all us was like one, like together? You know what I'm saying? We would be powerful. Like nobody would be able to stop us. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could, do a big ass show.
Who you
Just
telling?
Jacksonville.
Definitely.
I never expect anybody to get to a point to where they're friends, man. But do you think you guys will ever get to a point where it'll just be like, he's doing his thing, you're doing your thing, and you know what I'm saying, you guys just aren't, kind of going at it anymore.
Yeah, it might happen sooner than later. Like you never know with God. It's about God's timing. Like yeah, it could happen.
I interview a lot of Chicago artists, and they've had a lot of rappers that have died. A lot, and I don't want to see anybody die.
Who you telling?
Just I'm just putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? That hopefully,
That's real though. That's real. Appreciate that too though.
Yeah, man, for sure. I hope you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't really expect you guys to be friends. I know you guys got a lot of history, but I'm just hope that you guys can just at least just just get money. Provide for your family. You know what I'm saying? Get your families out the streets, and just, make a better life for you guys, man.
Definitely. Bro.
I also seen in the song you had some things to say about Little Poppa.
Yeah.
What happened with you guys?
Me and him actually got songs together on YouTube. Like, we used to be cool. Like, we was, like, real deal cool. Like, that's one I was really, like, I ain't gonna say we was type, but we was, like, mutual, like, to the point, like, we'll go to the studio, we'll do a song together, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, bro. We got in a fight at the mall, like, It was, like, two of them, and it was, like, three of us. We had fought them and shit. It wasn't no major shit, though.
Well, what can you take me through what happened? I mean, I think you touched on it on a live before.
It was like, okay, we was in the mall. I was getting some shoes. I was buying some shoes. I was in the men's Foot Locker, but how it was set up, it's the men's Foot Locker, the women's Foot Locker, then the kids' Foot Locker. I'm in the men's Foot Locker. So as I'm looking for shoes, I guess they walking straight down the lane. And Kojak, they sitting in the kids' Foot Locker. He see them first. And first thing Poppa say, first thing Kojak say, what y'all on? Something. Then Poppa like pointed at me as I'm walking out the men's Foot Locker. He pointed at me. He was like, man, it's him, man. He too disrespectful, yada, yada, yada. He was like, he said some shit. And I was like, man, y'all know what niggas on, man. Niggas dead for real. And one of the second person he was with, he was like, Kendra dead for real. And Kendra, that's my little brother who got killed by the police. I wear the wristband. This is his wristband. Like, he got killed by the police. And after he said Kendra dead for real, it was just no more thinking. Splat out. And we just fought, beat their ass. And that was that.
How long were you guys fighting for?
Probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And that's a long ass time to be fighting.
In the Foot Locker?
Hell yeah, and outside the Foot Locker, we started fighting outside the Foot Locker and made our way in the Foot Locker, knocked everything down. Like, everything was fucked up. Hell yeah, everything was fucked up in the Foot Locker. All the shoes fell down, the racks, everything.
Well, you guys had a big ass brawl.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And how'd it end? You guys just stopped and kind of went your separate ways?
Yeah, we just got up and just ran off, and they got up after they got up last because Poppa was the last person on the ground and shit. So after we ran off and shit, you see him on the video getting up last, and you know what I'm saying? We just left.
Okay, it doesn't sound that serious between you and Little Poppa. It just sounds like a little fight or something.
Yeah, he ain't that serious. Like, we just fought. Yeah. He ain't no animosity or nothing like that.
Well, with the recent songs and everything going around, going viral and everything, man. How do you feel when you see fans singing along to the songs? Both of them. Yours and his.
To be honest, I wish the best for all of us because I know where all of us come from. We from Jacksonville. Like, that shit ain't a place that many people make it out of, and we actually got the chance to make what we made it out of, you know what I'm saying? So I wish the best for all of us, and it just made me like, you know what I'm saying, feel good though at the end of the day. Cause my city really doing like good right now. Like we on the map, like we really got an industry in the chokehold right now, from Spartum to me to Ace to Poppa, like chokehold right now in the industry, like, yeah.
Yeah, all you guys are doing numbers, making moves,
Who you telling?
you know? And yeah, you know, you guys, you know, videos, you know, even the songs that aren't disses are doing good numbers.
Definitely. Going up. Everybody in my city going up, like real deal. Kojak, Nardo, Wit, like it's a lot of, bro. Jacksonville is really talented for real. Like besides all that bullshit and dissing and killing and all that shit, Jacksonville, like we real talented for real, bro. We got a lot of talented like individuals, and I feel like if we all put that shit to the side, bro, nobody couldn't stop us. We'll be like the new Atlanta or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely do, man. You know, I think a lot of talent. You know, a lot of talent, man. You guys are all young, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you guys got careers ahead of you. You know, it's not even just like right now. You know what I'm saying? You guys all got futures. You know, the fans, man. I think the fans get a lot of overexcited about things, man. You know, how do you feel when the fans take sides?
I feel like, and I say this every time, bro, I feel like a fan should just be a fan. Like, you could listen to all our music, bro, because at the end of the day, ain't none of y'all our ops. Like, you not beefing with us. None of us don't know y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can listen to his music, my music, their music. Like, at the end of the day, just be a fan. Don't try to involve yourself in something, because it's deeper than rap with us. Like, it's deeper than that. Like, people mamas crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit deeper than that. Like, so, yeah, if you a fan, just be a fan. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I see fans all the time. You know, I mean, and sometimes I'm like, I can't even believe that they're saying some of the things they say, man. You know,
Who you
because
telling?
you know, it's like I just feel like, man, you know, especially it seems like lately. Maybe it's just what I've been seeing lately, or you know, it's like, man, dog, like y'all. It makes me feel like they want to see people die sometimes, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, hold on, man, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't the fans thing.
Who you telling?
You know. How has this affected your business, man? Are people, you know, booking you more for shows? Are they booking you less? Or is anybody scared to do business with you?
I'm booked up right now. I just had a show last night in LA at, what it is, 305, Club 305, LA, something. I just had a show last night in LA, sold out. I got shows. I'm booked up right now. Like, I ain't gonna cap everything going up right now. My money, numbers, followers. Like, since then, I probably had like 400K. Now I'm at like 640 or some shit. Damn near 650. Like, everything going up. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a good thing, man. How is it performing in Jacksonville?
My last show in Jacksonville was when Young Thug brought me on the Justin Bieber tour. And it was like, bro, that was the best experience of my life ever. Like, shout out Young Thug, too. He didn't even have to do that for me. Like, and shout out Michi, too. Yeah, he brought me out on the Justin Bieber tour. That was like one of my biggest shows ever.
How long ago was that?
Probably like last year and a half ago. Yeah.
I seen that a club in Jacksonville has banned you. I just seen this headline like
Yeah.
a day or so ago. You, Yungeen Ace, Spinner Benz, and even King Von, which I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't really understand why they were banning King Von.
And it's so crazy because none of us been in that club in Jacksonville ever in life. Like, it's not even a big, like, this club is real small. Like, it's not nothing going on in that club. So I ain't even understand it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even understand it.
It was just like a promotion thing or something.
Yeah, it's free promo.
You know, when I interviewed Big Boogie out of Memphis, you know, he had mentioned that, you know, in order for rappers to, like, live or to be, you know what I'm saying, like, not have to look over their back as much, or, you know, they gotta move out of their city.
Once you're a rapper, you forever a target. Forever. You can't do nothing in the open no more. You can't be you in private. Well, you can't be you in public. You gotta live your life in private now. Unless you go to another city.
Definitely. I moved to Atlanta as soon as I got a big enough bag where I could get my mama a house and do this and, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna move out here. I'm looking for a like nice condo or something on the hills. Right now, I'm finna move out here next. Yeah.
Do you feel like you become a target in your city more than other places?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I get harassed by the police so much. Gang tab, the gang unit, like it's especially when you like a person like me, like who they like real deal hate. They don't want to see you succeed, and like it's really like it be hatred, bro. Like nobody want to see you make it in your own city, bro. And I don't know why, bro. Cause when I'm out of town, I get the most love everywhere I go, bro. Like from Miami to South Carolina to Houston to Atlanta to Dallas to wherever I go, I get all the love. But Jacksonville, they don't show us no love, bro. Yeah.
Do you think that's just because you guys are from there, or?
It's because we from there, and there's so much rumors on our names and so much stuff that been happening, and it's just a lot of stuff like, and they just don't like us, like, and we successful with it too. So it's like we doing positive stuff, but they don't want us to be positive, you know. They want to see us with the negative shit, like yeah.
How often do you visit your back home?
I be that like every other day. Like I'm in and out a lot, like in and out a lot. So I've been in Jacksonville like in and out a lot.
Even if even all the way from Atlanta. How far is Atlanta from Jacksonville?
Like 4 hours.
Okay, that's not far. Then.
But this was crazy. Going to another state, like, you know, Miami, 6 hours.
From
So
Jacksonville?
Yeah, so you would get to Atlanta, Georgia before you get to another part of Florida. Like, that's crazy to me. I always say that. Yeah.
Mm.
That shit crazy.
And do you think... So you think it's definitely a smart move for rappers to move?
Yeah,
As soon as they can?
definitely. Because you gonna die in your city, bro. I'm just keeping it 100 with it. And this for any upcoming rapper. You get so big to a point where people in your circle go to hating. Where people you thought you loved go to hating. You know, everybody don't want to see you win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the people that you beefing with. Then you got the police. You like, everything is against you. So you'll have so much pressure on your chest, bro. You just leave. Just leave. That's all you gotta do, bro. It's simple. Just leave. Get out your city, bro. Bootsy said that. Just get out your city.
You mentioned some friends. Have you had any situations like that?
Yeah. Like, it's like I done got so much, like, fame and money to the point, like, I guess people, like, who never hung around me on a daily basis feel like I owe them something, like. And they go to do, like, little clout shit, like, little weird shit, like. And that shit be having me thinking sometimes, like, damn, what if I never was famous and none of that shit? Would you still feel this way, or is you just doing this because I got a name and, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit just be weird, bro. Weird as hell.
How do the police treat you?
Oh, I get the worst. They killed my little brother Kendrick. I get it the worst. Like,
How did that? What happened with that?
they say, well, he got in a car chase and he hopped out of the car. He was 15, 16, by the way. He hopped out of the car and then shot him. They say he had a gun, but he didn't even have no gun.
Yeah. They never found a gun?
Nah, they ain't find nothing, bro. They just, you know,
Did you guys sue?
you tried everything we could.
And didn't
It's
have
still,
no luck
it's
with
still
nothing?
like, I ain't gonna lie, it's still in the process though. But as of now, nah, nothing ain't working with them right now.
How long ago did this happen?
In 2015.
Man, how did that affect you?
Well, I ain't just affect me, it affected the whole Jacksonville, because he had the whole Jacksonville from the people who was on Who I Smoked. They was even at his funerals and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He affected the Kendrick. He affected the whole Jacksonville, bro. Because it was like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have did anything else, but y'all chose to use y'all guns, like, you know?
So it kind of brought Jacksonville together for a second?
Yeah, for a second. We was all together for a second. Definitely.
Do the police recognize you? Are they like, oh, that's that rapper?
Nah, they call me Foolio by my nickname. They got me labeled as a gang member, a gang leader. Like, anytime they see me, they take pictures of all my tattoos, make me take off my shirt, and they do the most, bro. Like, I go to jail for whatever. Like, I had to do a month in jail last year for driving with no license. They made me do a month in jail. Like, little petty shit, like, yeah.
A month for no license?
No license, bro.
That's
month
ridiculous.
In jail, revoke my bond, bro.
Was that your first time going to jail?
Nah, hell no. That's probably like my second. Yeah.
Okay. How old were you when you first went to jail?
From juvenile, I probably was like 15, 14, yeah. Like 14, yeah. Stealing out of Walmart ski masks.
Were you in jail a long time or just?
Nah. I was in jail probably like a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Was that month the most time you did recently?
That month. The month in the county jail, yep. That shit was hard. Cause it's like, and then the COs, they hate me. Like they was playing like Ace the music on the like monitor. Like they was playing their music when I'm on the phone. They'll turn off my phone calls. They wasn't giving me all my commissary. Like just a lot of little shit, like dirty, like grimy shit. Like you know, like I ain't even eat the trays they gave me because I felt like they was always putting shit on my food. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So they were antagonizing you.
Yeah, cause they
with Yungeen Ace's music.
Yeah, they playing his music on the speaker intercom, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was a couple cool officers, they played my shit at night sometimes, but the one that, cause you gotta think about it, some of these officers, they never get a chance to touch me, see me, nothing. So this is their only chance they gonna get to be around me and, oh yeah, Foolio, he's in here, like, and then you had the gang unit come to my cell, search my cell, look for notes and all type of shit. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, that sounds like some typical shit they do.
What are you telling me?
You know? Well, you know, recently, the cop that killed George Floyd,
Yeah.
you know, got convicted of 3 different accounts, I believe, second-degree murder. Is it second-degree manslaughter or third-degree murder? I'm not sure of the exact charges, man. You know, how'd you feel seeing that?
It's good, but then again, the charges they hit him with, it was supposed to be like premeditated or something. Like with manslaughter and all that, you could get like 5 years and get right out, 10 years and be out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like little tricks that they doing with that case. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Did he get sentenced yet? I don't think he got sentenced yet.
So.
You gonna see on the sentencing, they probably gonna get that man like 10 years, bro. He gonna be right back out on the streets, bro. Yeah, he deserved a life sentence, death penalty, some shit. He gonna get like 10 years and get out.
It seemed like a light charges to me, too.
Yeah, it's light charges. It ain't no, they hitting him with manslaughter, bro. Come on, bro. That man supposed to have like premeditated murder, first degree, some shit like that. That's how they play in our faces.
Very true. But on the positive side, it is like probably like one of the first times that there's been a conviction.
Definitely.
So even though, you know, I feel that it wasn't enough, but
It's
I do feel like it's progress.
Definitely. And then you got to think about it. If he didn't got convicted, the world would have went crazy. They was already going crazy, but if he wouldn't have got convicted, it probably would have been World War III or some shit, bro. Like, real deal, like, no cap.
There'll be
like
riots going on right now.
Everywhere, bro. For real.
Yeah, they probably told the jurors, like, yeah, you guys don't have a choice.
Yeah, y'all don't got no choice.
You know, he got to be convicted. Well, you know, what's the future hold for you?
Right now, I'm trying to like invest in like, besides the rap, I'm trying to invest in like real estate and like Bitcoin and crypto and shit like that. That's what I'm on. And then I'm trying to get my own, like I already started my label, but I'm just trying to finish it out with like the legal work and stuff like that. Yeah.
You got an album dropping?
I got actually 2. I got my deluxe from the drop, Love Me Like I'm Dead, and I got the second mixtape. I got 2 mixtapes from the drop. Yeah. Pretty soon.
Love Me Like I'm Dead. That's a pretty interesting title.
Yeah, definitely. Love Me Like I'm Dead. It's like self-explanatory. Like, love me while I'm here. Don't wait till I die to show me how much you love me, why I can't celebrate. Give me my flowers now. You know what I'm saying? Love me now.
You feel like that's a thing that, is it particularly rappers or just people in general that happens to?
Really, everybody, but particular rappers and entertainers. Like, it's so weird because it's like when you die and you're a rapper, all your followers go up. I done seen that with so many rappers from X to King Von to, bro, they'll probably die with like 2 million followers, wake up the next minute and have 6 million or some shit. I'd be like, what's the point? Like, that's fake love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get them their flowers while they're here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's, you know, the internet, everything is kind of, you know, big now. You know, it's followers and, you know, it's kind of tough to tell what's real and what's not real.
Who you telling?
You know, but we'll just keep moving. You know, it's tough, but so you got a lot of stuff going on, man. You got a record label. Do you have any artists?
Nah, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to sign me like at least 2 producers and 1 artist, like a singer. That's what I'm really looking for, like a singer, melodic type rapper. Yep.
Are you trying to sign artists out of Jacksonville, or you don't care?
No, I don't really care. As long as you got talent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And where are you looking for the talent out? Are you just online looking? Are you meeting people? Or
Whatever, like they be in my DM 24/7, sending me videos, like whatever I see that interests me, or we gonna lock in. Like if I feel like it's the right move, definitely.
are you looking for artists that are like don't have a lot out? You know what I'm saying, but just have a lot of talent, or are you looking for artists who already have a buzz going?
It depends. Like okay, you could be a singer, long as you talented. I'm looking for. I ain't even looking for. I'm just looking if you got talent. Like you know what I'm saying, your background, your vibe, like what's going on. I want to like change your life, like how my life has changed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do.
Man, well, that's what's up, man. You know, man, I appreciate you taking the time, you know, sharing your story and
Yeah.
you know, your life situations that you've been through.
That's
You
love,
know?
bro. Appreciate you too for having me up.
Yeah, man.
blessing
You
for
know,
us.
I look forward, definitely, man. I look forward to what you got going on, you know, and you know, looks like you got some big things, and you know, I hope that, you know, you can just continue this, you know, this success.
Definitely.
You know.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
6.